Thank you.
This
good sir.
concludes today's lecture.
Oh, come on.
Thank
There's
you
gotta
for
be
listening.
more. Alright, so Chicken wanted to see something in particular, and it is called Pesterbot. Pesterbot is a safe SCP, and we're going to be checking out TheVolgun's video on it. And with a name like Pesterbot, I got a feeling this is going to be a funnier one. I have been proven drastically wrong on this. Please, for the love of all that is holy, do not make this some sort of really deranged, screwed up thing that's going to make me sit there and question the existence of everything I hold sacred. I don't even really know what I want to say about it. I just picked it because it looked light and funny, and I need light and funny in my life right now, and I don't need any more of this, like, ridiculous junk that scares the crap out of me, because it's really late at night, and I'm trying to go to bed in a few minutes, and I don't want to sit there. I don't want to think about terrible things. Let's just go. I'm going to regret this. Let's just go. Here we go. Pesterbot.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller,
Hi, Dr.
and the
Miller.
SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-1370. Object Class: Safe.
Okay.
Special Containment Procedures. SCP-1370 is locked in a fireproof glass display case stored in Gallery 27. If the case becomes damaged by external circumstance, any container with the dimensions of at least 1.25 by 0.75 by 0.50 meters will suffice as a replacement until a new display case is available. The Ethics Committee recommends that any long-term storage case contain enough space for SCP-1370 to move freely. Level 2 personnel and higher may remove SCP-1370 from its case at their discretion, but will face disciplinary action for failing to secure it properly afterward.
Okay.
Description: SCP-1370 is a self-aware artificial being constructed from various electrical devices and tools. It stands approximately 1 meter in height and is capable of moving its articulated joints despite any lack of power source or motors.
Okay.
SCP-1370 communicates in a monotone voice via a speaker mounted in its chest. Its head is a voltmeter soldered upside down to a neck joint, giving the appearance of a friendly smile, but containing no active sensory devices. However, SCP-1370 will react to visual and audible stimuli, and its ability to do so is hampered when the head is covered or otherwise restrained. Its design appears to give more importance to aesthetic concern rather than function, as evidenced by poor center of gravity that hampers its ability to balance and walk. It is therefore believed that SCP-1370 was created as an art object and later imbued with anomalous properties rather than designed with those in mind. It can currently speak fluent American English, French, and Latin, and is capable of learning new languages. Other facets of its intellectual capacity have not been clearly outlined, as SCP-1370 is invariably hostile in all interactions with any being or object it interprets to be sapient. This includes, but is not limited to, animals, Foundation personnel, civilians, audio-visual equipment, and security cameras. If SCP-1370 encounters an object it believes to be sapient, it will attempt to engage the object in combat, while
It chooses violence upon first encounter. Lovely.
introducing itself with a variety of elaborate titles which appear to be selected at random. Examples include Doombot 2000, Robo-Lord the Destructor, Prime Minister Sinister, and Darth Claw Killflex.
Is this thing an orc device?
SCP-1370 will often include variations to these titles based on responses it receives from personnel. Foundation staff have successfully introduced Patheticon, the Garglemost, and Pesterbot to its lexicon.
I already like this one. I actually like this one. Okay. I already like it. Just make it call himself Abaddon the Despoiler, and I'll really like it. Let's go.
Addendum. many tests on SCP-1370's combat prowess have been run, each confirming that SCP-1370 lacks the physical aptitude to cause damage to any living being.
Finally.
Test 1370-8239 exposed SCP-1370 to a common houseplant with a speaker hidden in the plant's pot. After SCP-1370 was provoked verbally, it attempted to fold and twist the leaves of the plant within its grasp, before incapacitating itself. The log of this event follows. Researchers L. Allens and T. Bossum carry SCP-1370's case into the testing chamber. The case is set down 1 meter from a potted philodendron fitted with a small speaker.
Release me, insects. I am Doom Master 1370, Master of all Doom.
Lovely.
I shall be the herald of your destruction.
Researchers leave the testing chamber and the case is opened remotely. Although no security risk is determined, the test requires SCP-1370 to focus on the plant rather than the nearby personnel. Observations are made via an opaque glass window to prevent SCP-1370 from attacking its own reflection.
This is honestly reminding me of the pre-Kiki from the Templin Institute's playthrough of Solaris. If you've never seen that, it's one of the best things ever. There's this one little race in Stellaris. They look like the Geico Gecko. They just look like the Geico Gecko. Only if the Geico Gecko really let himself go and gained, about, 2 mother mass of his body weight. So they're little, plump little lizards, but they're always fanatical purifiers. So they're always legitimately telling you how much they're going to kill you and eat your young, but they're so adorable. It's very off-putting. My immersion is broken.
At last I am unleashed upon this earth, so deserving of destruction. All shall be rent within my pincers. All shall be trampled beneath my feet. I am Shivatron, despoiler of mirth.
He's close.
Hello, can you hear me?
Who dares? All souls shall burn. You will feel the sharp sting of my wrath. Identify yourself so that I may sing damnation upon you as you die.
I'm a split-leaf philodendron, a semi-woody shrub with large glossy leaves. These leaves could grow up to 3 feet long.
Your mockery spells your doom. I have arrived. You will be crushed betwixt my digits.
SCP-1370 falls over and is unable to right itself. After approximately 6 minutes, it knocks the pot over, which rolls into a position that pins SCP-1370's body to the floor of the chamber. Researchers enter to return SCP-1370 to its case.
Nice. I love this so far. This is so
Okay,
glorious.
well, there you have it.
Why?
The legendary Pesterbot, everyone.
I need
thought I'd give a
more.
little bit of a break from the very serious and real anomalies we've been covering recently, and Pesterbot seemed like a good change of pace.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
this
Good sir.
concludes today's lecture.
Oh, come on.
Thank
There's
you
gotta
for
be
listening,
more.
if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
There's gotta be more. There is more. Yay. The dragon and the Pesterbot. Let's go.
The wall cracked with the first impact. With the second, an enormous lizard burst through it, sending a glass display case flying as it shrugged off the copper-jacketed lead that impacted its back. Almost negligently, it turned around and spat acid at the last of the team desperately trying, and failing, to contain it. They were no threat. A tinny, high-pitched voice
Is this 682 in a containment breach finding Pesterbot? They're gonna get along.
rang out in the room.
Who dares to disturb a Prime Minister Sinister? I shall rip your eyes from their sockets and force you to eat them.
The lizard turned its attention from the rapidly melting human towards the new voice, perplexed.
You do not know the fury you have unleashed. Robo-Lord the Destructor will end you.
Lovely.
The lizard looked down to see where the voice was coming from. It was an odd assortment of parts that looked vaguely humanoid. It seemed to be attempting to pick itself up off the floor.
Do not think to insult Patheticon the Garglemost creature.
The odd little robot finally got to its feet and shook a wrench fist at it.
I shall rip you limb from limb. None can stand before the might of the Destructinator.
Almost without thought, the lizard lazily brought its claw down on the irritating little thing, intent on crushing it. At the last moment, the little robot lost its balance, awkwardly toppled over backwards, and rolled up against the wall. The bit of clumsiness had spared it from the reptile's negligent strike.
You see, you cannot harm the Invincimator. None can defeat me.
The lizard tilted its head to the side, oddly amused by the pathetic little thing. It took just a moment to indulge in the novelty of the experience, as the creature teetered up to its claw and latched on with one of its ridiculous appendages.
Now I have you. The Smugglinator shall now tear you to shreds.
The reptilian lifted his claw to get a closer look at the little thing that was hanging onto it, as the little automaton strained with all its strength, in vain, attempting to harm it.
Lies and slander. The Mayor of Mayhem is the most powerful being in existence.
The little robot hung from the lizard's claw for a moment before its grip gave out and it fell, tumbling to the floor and rolling till it was upside down.
So, you want to fight dirty, do you? Pesterbot can play at that game too.
The lizard had tired
Oh
of this
God.
thing. It was no longer amusing, just irritating. It raised its claw to strike the thing down in earnest, not settling for a lazy, negligent strike that could miss. At that moment, it was struck by a volley of rockets and half a dozen simultaneous explosions, reducing it to a lump of misshapen flesh. Behind it, the backup containment team that had stealthily crept up while it was being distracted by the hostile robot lowered their shoulder-mounted rocket launchers.
You see? Master 1370, Master of all doom, has destroyed you.
Alright, let's get ugly here, back to containment. I wanted in the acid bath yesterday.
682.
Don't give it a chance to regenerate. Thompson, take Pesterbot here to storage closet 8F until the eggheads figure out something better to do with it.
Dildotron shall destroy you too.
Dildotron? Oh, for fuck's sake, who taught it that one?
I would like...
Dildotron. Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, I am so glad that this was a light, refreshing break from the true, absolute, god-awful, please, please, mercy that is usually SCP. Dildotron. Why didn't anybody get him to call himself Abaddon the Despoiler? I would have died. I think I would have died. And I have died happy. In any case, once again, I am here watching something by TheVolgun, and I'm just grinning. Not from the sheer fact that I've enjoyed it so much, it's just that it's exactly what I was looking to watch today. I was looking to watch something that was funny and just outright different from normally what I've seen from SCP. And once again, the SCP community has delivered. And you guys delivered to me, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you, Chicken, for putting this up on Discord. I really do appreciate that. I needed a laugh today. That's why I watched Maxor, and I've watched this. So, yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good right now. In any case, like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. All the Volgun's links are going to be in the description down below. I'm thinking about getting one of his posters and putting it like right here. I'm not sure, though. I'm waiting on that to see, you know, what I want to get, because I want to get something from SCP Illustrated, and I want to get something for TheVolgun. Yeah, we'll see. My links are going to be in the description down below as well, including my Patreon if you'd like to support the channel, and the Discord. Come in, throw rocks at me, and talk about war crimes, and how they rhyme with good times. I'll catch you guys next time. Oh god, why am I starting to do that? I've done that like 3 times in the past videos. It's just... God, I feel terrible about myself. Bye, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna... Mind cleanser time.